Namaskara, Sahodara, Sahodari. I wanted to have this little chat with you to let you know about my language progress. I just wanted to start out by saying that um, I have never mastered a second language in my life. In America, it's actually discouraged to be speaking a language other than English in many areas. So it never was something that I aspired to before. And this this is quite the challenge for me. I have found out that I think my biggest challenge, as you can see, I'm not even that good of an English speaker. I don't even speak English that well. I'm kind of a slow speaker, especially since my last operation. I had an operation to take care of some veins in my legs, and in the process, the anesthesiologist poisoned me, basically. Gave me too much anesthesia, and for a couple of weeks after that surgery, I could not see straight. I had an eye that would blink without the other one blinking, and sometimes you can still see that. I noticed in my videos that I still have some residual blinking. One eye kind of acts a little independently, and so that's damage from that poisoning by anesthesia. So I have some things to overcome besides my lack of language training. And a lot of people like to think that I have Kannada half down. But I mean, besides Namaskara and Chinagadira, Chinagadini, Udaita, things like that, I really have not been able to practice a lot of phrases. And I'm really not good at memorizing phrases either. And it didn't get any better since my poisoning. So I really appreciate you encouraging me. Really appreciate all the comments that I've had through the last couple of years of people appreciating my efforts. Now I've realized that the biggest problem with me learning another language is I only know English grammar. And in researching Kannada grammar, in order to be able to put sentences together properly, I have to learn some grammar rules that English never even thought about. So these are new concepts for me. And being half a century old, I'm just a Kannada baby. And so putting these things together, also since I've been in India, I've had a tremendous problem trying to get and keep a teacher. There's lots of people who have volunteered to teach me, but they don't come through with it. The teachers that I've had have taught me a little bit, and then they have life. They have life to go through. So, they've had to cancel their lessons on me. I'm not the one that canceled. They're the ones that had to leave me. And so right now, currently, I do have a good friend who is teaching me over chat. She's teaching me grammar rules. So hopefully that's the key that will get me started in being able to put sentences together more and start speaking more. Because putting the sentences together was always my biggest challenge. I have, in my younger life, I've tried Spanish, I've tried sign language, I've tried learning a little bit of Italian and German, About 5 years ago or so, I started learning Hindi, and I actually had opportunity to try to practice some of that, but I never mastered any of them. I never really understood the grammar rules of any of them. So hopefully, if I get these grammar rules down, I can really start putting sentences together and getting conversational. And that's the goal. I don't want to just know some words. I want to be able to talk with you guys in Canada. And so, thank you so much for listening to me talk about my challenges, and my triumphs. I have had some triumphs, but it is slow. Like I said, I'm just Canada Magoo, I guess you would say, a baby. And so thank you so much for your patience, and I love you all. You're also encouraging. I thank you very much. Bye.